Hey everybody, one of Weedsum here. Let me get these back into the frame. Had to change my batteries. That said, it is Thursday, January 2015. Just kind of a real quick update, and of course, if you read the title before you watch the video, you know, kind of a unboxing. So, what I have here to unbox is in this bag. Why is it in this bag? Because this trap is special. It's available only at GameStop. Price is $5.99, and if you think, what is that? This is a light trap. This is the first light trap, first light or dark trap outside of the two that you can find in the light and dark expansion packs or adventure packs, if we go old school there. So it's kind of a big deal. And the thing that I'm actually the most excited about is actually it is the rocket sculpt. The rocket sculpt is one that I have been very, very eagerly awaiting, I should say. If you watch my video showcasing all of the traps, I believe it was only available in the magic elements. Don't hold me to that, it's been a long time. My biggest issue is I honestly can't find any traps. Outside of like the wave 1 stuff, you know, what I was sent basically, I found a few traps here and there. I've had to double up on a couple just for some villains that I wanted. And in terms of the wave 3 traps, I've never seen them anywhere outside of basically this one, if you will. But like I said, this one is exclusive to GameStop, and the reason for that, it has Rebel Lob Goblin captured inside. Obviously, Rebel Lob Goblin will be a light villain. So that said, just to kind of refresh it, here, prior to the game coming out, those cruel people at E3, you got the Riot Shield Shredder. So this is basically a life trap, and again, you've got the catch-22 of do you open this one or not. Luckily, the next one that came out, this one was available at launch. I have not really seen much of it at my local stores. You can see only at Target. Outlaw Brawl and Chain. So this is the one that I kept sealed. I've obviously shown you Brawl and Chain. Then you've got Steamed Broccoli Guy. He's available in the 8-pack. I can't find it anywhere. I'm not going to pay scalper money for it. And as such, I will have to make do without Steamed Broccoli Guy. So I guess you guys don't really want me that much if you can't find the 8-pack for $44.95 outside of Toys R Us. But anyway, I really like Broccoli Guy. I actually like Broccoli Guy best in his stock form, though, so I guess it's not too big of a deal. But again, this is Rebel Lob Goblin, GameStop exclusive, kind of follows in that fold. Essentially like our 4th special villain, if you will. Interestingly enough, I can't remember if it was the UK or Australia. I think it was the UK, EU region, Europe. I think they got Riot Shield Shredder with pre-orders of the game, so he will probably surface here at some point. They kind of do their little spatial relationship things, you know, keep some people on the fringe and others in the know, and, you know, eventually it all gets everywhere. So that said, this again, I'm honestly most excited just to see the rocket out of the packaging. So the reason I took a picture of the front to showcase on the Skylander Club forum and my side is because there's an ugly price tag on the back. So luckily nothing really special done to the packaging on the traps outside of the little printed on logo here. So what we're gonna do is get that off my finger and open this up for you. I do have a little bit of information for you after we do this, but again, these aren't that involved. There's only so much even I can do to showcase these. This is taped, for those of you that wonder, so if you want to like cut this out for storage bins or whatever you may do, go ahead and cut the tape. I'm not concerned about that. And I like to push them from the bottom and just take it out like so. So this is the rocket. It is pretty awesome. I think it'll actually look better as the magic element sculpt. It's a shame to me this wasn't an air element. They could have one, but I don't really remember. I think it was limited to the magic element. I probably should have checked my spreadsheet here, but nonetheless, I have the information somewhere. It's kind of hard for you to see in the translucent clear. It's got that sparkly glitter. It's the same consistency as the trap that you had with the Heavenly Hawk in your light element expansion pack, which, by the way, my local GameStop had those. I was on the forum last night, and apparently some people still can't find them. I did run through Toys R Us and Target. They pretty much were worthless. But my GameStop had probably 4 apiece just sitting, and they have limited shelf space there, so they probably had more in the back. But They should have them Saturday. Well, that's what I mentioned on the forum thread. But I think that's probably a pretty good angle. You can kind of see it's kind of like angel-y look, if you will, kind of like an angel metallic. Just a very nice looking trap, and again, the rocket sculpt is awesome. So it's one of those ones that's interesting. The sculpts that I tend to like the best tend to be used the least often. So for example, you know, the swords and the snakes that are available, never seen them. It's one of those deals, they probably get snapped up at Toys R Us. I don't even mess with Walmart, to be honest with you, so they can have them. But anyway, this is pretty cool. It is available at GameStop now. Before you rush out and buy one, which yes, they are available now. They've been available a couple of days. I had to wait for some snow to melt off. I don't like to drive with idiots and crowds with bad weather. But I mentioned this on the forum. I think I've tweeted about it. This Saturday, January 10th, that's basically a day from now since I'm filming this late Thursday night, it is another Skylanders Day. Now, this is a big deal. You've got some promotions. If you've held out on a starter pack, or maybe you just really want a second snapshot or food fights, I don't know why you do that if you could get the Dark Edition, but maybe you like them so much you want like a second snapshot to custom paint, maybe something like that. $30 off, $44.99, ain't a bad deal. Tablet starter packs down to $34. They show that they're going to have the Wave 3 Trap Masters. I don't know about that. They didn't have them in my store. It could be one of those deals they freight them in, you know, like right before they're told to hold them back. But Tough Luck, which there is a clear Tough Luck. It was the big variant watch list. Orion's Island started it on the Skylander Club forum, and lo and behold, I think I won that. I guessed eerily close to the date that she debuted on eBay overseas, so chalk that one up to luck or skill, maybe both. You've got Kaboom there, and of course Blastermind. He's important because he's a magic element trap master, which means you can go through open the magic gates. Get a single trap pack for only 99 cents when you purchase any new Trap Master packs. That's a pretty good deal. I probably should have done that. You know, I was more concerned about the amiibo at the time. That said, though, right there you can see Rebel Lob Goblin, the GameStop exclusive. Already captured in the trap, so essentially when I throw him in the portal, we can play him even though I haven't captured him. They're showing a couple of cool traps there. Single traps $5.99, but buy two, get one free. So that's another good deal. Issue for me, it's probably similar to what you're facing. I don't really want to go in and buy two of the undead hands as much as I like that sculpt, especially in the undead elements, and get a third trap when they're sculpts I already have, in the event that eventually I could find the sculpts that I do not have. So very, very odd circumstances there. Another big deal. Number one, if you do not have the Light and the Dark expansion packs, check in tomorrow. Maybe they'll hold one for you if they know you're going to come in. $10 off. So you're picking these up for $29.99. I'm sorry, when you buy them both, you get $10 off, which is a pretty good deal. And then speaking of getting there early, the first 20 people get a mini comic. I think it's issue number 3. Don't hold me to that. And then the biggest deal for me is just that the Eons Elite, which again, I'm kind of old school. I've stayed old school because it's still what I prefer. SSA remains my favorite of the 4 Skylanders games. We actually have $19.99, which this is a price point I said I thought they should have been all along. They would have moved a lot better. It's one of those weird deals in people's psyche. $19.99, you got all those 9s in there. That's just less than 20. It just, for some reason, people buy more when it's like that. But to me, you're paying a little bit more than, you know, like a Trap Master, a Light Core, a Swapper, a Giant. You're getting something really cool, way more powerful in this game. And then, of course, you factor in the display case. I think 19 is an ideal price point. So you know they've got room to do that. And this is the first time I believe they've been on sale. So that's a very cool deal. And again, way back, I got Elite Stealth Elf and Terrapin. I actually have 2 Terrapins now. But if you don't have those Elites and you're looking to complete the set of 8, they are available. Not sure when we'll have Elite Eruptor and Gilligrum, but they should be somewhere on the horizon. Probably before Easter, if I had to make my guess. But all of them, from the brand new Stealth Elf and Terrapin all the way back to Spyro and Chop Chop, $19.99. Pretty sweet deal there. Anything else? Not really. $14.99. Those are standard prices. So nothing too fancy on that end. But now you know. And like I mentioned the amiibo. Some of you may wonder about that. The issue there with the amiibos is I actually pre-ordered the ones that I wanted really bad, so that was pretty cool. Right here from the light expansion and dark expansion packs, you get one in each. There's a shot of Lob Goblin right there if you kind of wanted a better look at him. So you can use that on your poster. Skylanders game, they officially tweeted the completed poster. I retweeted that if you want to check it out. But if you care about what amiibos I had to pre-order, I did not want to miss out on Bowser, Mega Man, and Sonic. So that's kind of my logic there. But what I was actually the most excited about, cost the least, it was $5. And it is Series 1 Terrafin. I know what you're thinking. You've already got that. You're crazy. Here's the deal. If you note, we've got Legendary Blue Metallic Terrafin in the Series 3 Knockout form and the Series 2 form. And I've not had the complete set because I didn't have a spare Series 1. So now I do. And I'm going to paint it just like those. And I'll have like the complete trio right there of the epic Legendary Terrafin. So pretty cool deal in my opinion. I'll probably eventually do the mini Terabyte as well. Everything keeps falling over there. But that kind of updates you again. Big day Saturday. If you really want this thing, you might swing by tomorrow, see if they've got it. If they don't have them out, say, hey, hold that for me. I'll be in early Saturday. Check in on the light and dark packs, call, whatever you need to do. It's a pretty sweet deal they've got going Saturday, so keep that in mind. That is only the second light trap we have. We've got the Heavenly Hawk from the AP, and then we've got the Rocket right there. So pretty cool deal on that end. Again, I was stoked about my little $5 Terrafin. They had Ghost Roaster at my store. $27.99. It's tempting because he's one of my favorite characters. That said, man, I actually got the Darklight Crypt free. But Darklight Crypt, if it was available, it'd be, liquidated periodically for like $9.99, sitting probably $20, $24.99. That's what it was originally 3 years ago. I can't pay more money, than that, so I let him stay. But who knows, maybe in Skylanders 5, Ghost Roaster will return. That said, I think I've covered everything for you. Rebel Lob Goblin GameStop exclusive available now. They got some pretty sweet deals Saturday if you want to hold out and wait on that. If you need the light and the darks, be sure to check in tomorrow. If you're a regular to GameStop, they'll probably help you out. But they should be available Saturday. Wave 3, if you're missing any of those characters, they might get some in. Toys R Us, that's something I wanted to talk about. They had no signs of the light and dark expansion packs, but, and this is a big deal, if some of you are missing Series 2 Flameslinger, this goes back a ways, but they had 3 of them at my local store. They also had a couple of Series 2 Spyros. He kind of got hard to find. So it was pretty neat seeing that. I did check for Bash. I did not see any Series 2 Bashes out, but Flameslinger, he's a little easier to come by, but him and Bash kind of tough going for some of you, particularly those of you that maybe got into the game with Swap Force or something, might have gone back and had trouble getting him. So they did have a Slam Bam Series 2, which that's Quicksilver Slam Bam here if you need a refresher. But they're Toys R Us, like I said, they're getting a few of those out. Had a couple people tell me they picked up the Boomer triple pack, so that's an interesting score as well. But that said, keep your eyes out for that. Great deal this Saturday at GameStop. The Elites are awesome. I would strongly suggest picking those up if you're so inclined. I think that pretty well covers it. Again, if you want Amiibo, pre-order those. Don't deal with it after the fact. You will regret it. How many traps of Rebel Lob Goblin were out? I'd probably say like 10-ish. I probably had more in the back again for Saturday. It's about all I can think of to cover for you, so I'll end it at that. Hopefully this helps you out. If you enjoy this type of stuff, be sure to check out my personal site, oneofweezem.com. You can also check out the Skylander Club forum, skylanderclub.com. That'll take you straight to the forum. If you like what you see there, sign up. We'd absolutely love to have you join us. You follow me on Twitch. Should be streaming some more, starting back in with Chapter 10 coming up, so stay tuned for that. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Once again, thanks for watching. Make sure you are subscribed, and if all goes well, here in a little bit, I'll go ahead and I'll throw Rebel Lob Goblin in the game. We'll take a look at him, kind of introduce him a little bit. So, not really the format I like to do, the villain quests, villainography, a little series I started. But since he is special, I may get him in there and crank it out just so you kind of have an idea of what he looks like, determine if you need to go get him or not. So, stay tuned for that. Once again, thanks for watching, and we will catch you back here next time.